Stevos. I don't know what that was, really don't, but welcome to weekly vlog number 109. It is Sunday the 20th of March 2022 and I have just finished work. This is a feature-length vlog that I'm doing. Obviously this is just going to be highlighting everything that I've got up to during my 2 weeks off of work. The next time that I will be back in my work uniform working at my workplace will be Sunday the 3rd of April, which is by the time that this video is of course released. Lots coming up, going to be going to a lot of places, but thought I'd start off by being out here in the glorious sunshine without my sunglasses because I have no idea where they've got to. And I just thought I'd say hello, and I'm currently taking Buddy for his second walk because I took him out for his first walk this morning, but I'm taking him for his second walk. I'm going to take him all the way around the backfield this afternoon as it's nice and sunny, and I'm also going to take him around the estate as well. So got back from taking Buddy for his walk and I've just made myself a cup of tea as well. Also had to just clean the top of my windowsill as well because obviously it was a little bit dirty. It was dirty, so I had to sort it out. So I've just finished cleaning the top of my window. It does look a lot better, a lot more cleaner as well. My sister is here today and she just cleaned the bottom of my windowsill, so I was just cleaning the top, making sure there's no dirt, and it doesn't look like there is any more dirt on the top, which is all good. By the way, while I have been away from vlogging and stuff, there's been a couple of movies that I've been watching. There's some movies that I'm going to be watching throughout this vlog, which I will talk about a little bit later on. So that's definitely worth sticking around for if you do want my thoughts and opinions on some of those movies. The more notable movies that I have been watching recently include movies like Fresh with Sebastian Stan and Daisy Edgar-Jones. Absolutely loved that movie. I thought it was great. I thought they both played their roles really well. To be honest, you definitely do have a little bit of like, you know, you feel sorry for Daisy Edgar-Jones's character Noah. Obviously, she gets kidnapped, and basically, the guy that she dates is basically a cannibalistic guy. He likes to eat humans, and he likes to sell human flesh and stuff like that to other people who are into that. It's weird, I know, and it is bonkers, but I enjoyed it. I thought the soundtrack to it was great as well. It had a fantastic soundtrack. Yeah, I mean, it was a great movie. Definitely horror thriller vibes, but without showing too much gore. So I definitely do recommend it. It is available to watch on Disney Plus in international countries and on Hulu in the United States. Cheaper by the Dozen, a Disney Plus original movie with Zach Braff in it. I thought that was great. I watched that one over the last couple of days as well. That was a great movie. Really did enjoy it. Thought that the cast members were great. I love the fact they were very diverse with some of the castings as well. And I love the fact that it had some modern day issues as well, which they weren't afraid to discuss or talk about in the movie, which I thought was fantastic as well. It definitely did feel like a modern day version of Cheaper by the Dozen. Did have some comedy and humour in it as well. But then again, I do find that Zach Braff is a funny guy. He's more notable in the TV series Scrubs. He's really hilarious in that show. So yeah, definitely a great movie. One for all ages to watch. And a great family-friendly movie as well. So if you do want to watch that movie, it is available to watch on Disney Plus. Globally. The other movie that I did watch recently was Exploited. That movie weren't too bad, to be honest. You know, it was definitely LGBT focused, as well as sort of heterosexual focus as well. Yeah, I thought it was a great movie, to be honest. It was weird in some places. Definitely had a little bit of comedy humour in it as well. There is no streaming service here in the UK that have currently got it at the moment. I managed to find a copy online for this one. So yeah, I don't even know where it's streaming in the US. So it's not like as if I can turn around and say it's streaming here. I believe actually in the US, because I did record a podcast and I was talking about it on my podcast this past week, and I did notice that it was available to buy and watch or rent and watch on iTunes in the US. So I don't know where it is in the UK, but yeah, so it's a really great movie though. It is great for LGBT representation as well, and it's definitely got, again, some thriller vibes to it. A little bit intense in some places, but it has also got that comedy, laugh out loud moments as well in it, which I thought was great. I did genuinely think that was great about the movie. I've also started watching the Alien movies as well. I'm not yet finished watching the Alien franchise. What I can say though, out of all of them that I have watched at the moment, was Alien was fantastic. Absolutely loved Alien. I thought that was great. Directed by Ridley Scott. Alien 2 was more focusing on the action side of things, and that's directed by James Cameron. Now, what I will say is, out of those two movies, I would prefer the Ridley Scott directed Alien movie. The reason being is because it's less action and more intensity. Like, you don't really get to see the alien that much. There's a lot of mystery surrounding the alien. As soon as you get into the James Cameron stuff, that's when you start to see the alien a little bit more. And also as well, I must say that James Cameron, he's really well known for doing really great set designs. And I do find that that is quite a strong point to note when you're watching Alien 2, if you have not yet seen it. Alien 3... it's starting to dip a little bit for me, so I'm kind of hoping that my interest for the Alien franchise comes back with Alien Resurrection and stuff. I have still got Alien Resurrection, Alien Covenant, Predator, Predator 2, Prometheus is another one as well. It's a spin-off to the Alien movies. I've also got Predators as well, which came out, I believe, back in 2010, and I've also got the 2018 Predator movie to watch as well. And then on top of that, I've got the Alien vs Predator movies as well. So the Alien vs Predator and Alien vs Predator Requiem to watch as well. So I will let you know a little bit later on in this week's weekly vlog what my thoughts are on the rest of the franchise. But in the meantime though, if you do want to watch them, I don't know where it's streaming in the US, but here in the UK and in other international markets, the movies are streaming, apart from Predator 2018, but all the other movies apart from the 2018 Predator are all streaming on Disney+. It is Sunday night. By the way, I've just had a little bit of fun playing on my mum's new mobility scooter that she got today. She got a new mobility scooter and I just had a go riding up and down my neighbourhood on that. So, bit of fun. But anyway, it is Sunday night and I've not had my dinner yet. Dinner is going to be quite late this evening, which is fine. But I'm going to have that once I have just had my video call with my friend Kieran. It is Sunday night. We do usually have our Skype call on a Sunday night. So that is exactly what I'm about to do right now over on my iMac. So for dinner tonight I have got some chicken with some mixed veg and some potatoes. So back up in my bedroom, just sorted out a couple of bits and pieces, because obviously earlier I had to take some bits off my windowsill in order for me and my sister to kind of clean my windowsill and stuff, because it was a little bit dirty. So obviously I had to take that stuff off and I'd put it on my bed and stuff. So I've just put all that back on there now. I did have my curtains shut earlier because of the sun, and obviously it was affecting what I was seeing on my TV screen. Sometimes it is annoying because obviously when I'm seeing like dark things, like nighttime scenes and stuff like that in movies and TV shows, it's quite hard to see it on the screen, especially when it's a really sunny day. So that's why sometimes I do have to shut my curtains, so whatever I'm watching I can actually see properly on the screen. But I'm going to close my curtains again anyways. So there we go, that's my curtains closed for the night. I am just about to head on out though, because I do need to take Buddy out for his last walk of the evening around the neighbourhood. In the bathroom at the moment, as I'm just about to have a shower on this Sunday evening. got back from the cinema after seeing the movie X, which I'll talk about in a couple of moments' time. But firstly, though, as you saw in that montage, I did go to Pizza Hut over at Westover Road Retail Park in Bournemouth, and I went and had a buffet. I went there with my support worker. I was also there with two of his other clients as well, Nick and Matthew. Really did enjoy it. It was really lovely. The food there is really delicious as well. So what they do is they do this like buffet at lunchtime, and you can go in and have as many slices of pizza as you want. They do two different deals. The first deal is $8.99, and it's just literally unlimited pizza and pasta. Or you can get the bundle, which is $12.99, and you basically get unlimited pizza and pasta, along with unlimited ice cream and unlimited drinks as well. So obviously I went for the unlimited bundle because I thought, well, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'll probably get my money's worth out of it. In a way, I kind of did. I mean, I did have quite a big plate of pizza and pasta. And I only had one small bowl of ice cream, because by the time I finished eating my pasta and pizza, I mean, I was too full. So, but I did have like 2 glasses of Pepsi Max Cherry and stuff, so that was quite nice. But other than that, though, I really did enjoy it. Though it was great to catch up with Nick and Matthew as well, and also really good to catch up with my support worker, and I'll next see them, all 3 of them, on Wednesday this week when I go to my creative writing class, which is the penultimate creative writing class. Next week's the last one. It's sad because I'm quite enjoying doing the creative writing. Yeah, it just gets your mind working, and you come up with these crazy fun ideas and stuff, and you kind of put it down on a piece of paper, and it's just wild. But there we go anyway, so I'm looking forward to seeing them again on Wednesday this week. The other thing that I also did was go to the cinema today, where I saw the movie X, so I just thought I'd give my thoughts and opinions on that movie. Well, it's a movie by A24, a production company, and they have done similar movies, I guess, like Midsummer. Hereditary is another one. I guess that's how I pronounce it anyway. Yeah, you know what? It was a decent movie. I mean, I do agree with some of the movie critics who have seen this movie for themselves. They've said it's like a slutty version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I totally agree. The movie is set in the 70s, the movie is set in Texas, and it's about a bunch of teenagers, or a bunch of young adults or adults that go off and they decide to create this pornographic movie. And basically I don't know, I think they rent out this barn or this little house, which is a few feet away from this old couple's house. And yeah, basically the old couple start going off on this killing spree. I guess it's because they kind of know what's going on in their little house that they have a few feet away from their own property. Yeah, you know what? I thought it was a really decent movie. It was a lot of gore, a lot of violence in it. Definitely a horror movie. It is probably up there as one of my favourite movies of the year. There are a couple of, I mean, there's a few good scenes in it, which I totally agree is just really well done. And, I mean, the deaths look very realistic as well, I guess you could say. But, I mean, there are some scenes that are probably just going to stick with me for, like, the rest of the year or for the rest of the week or whatever. Because, trust me, there are some scenes in that movie that would probably scar you for life. So yeah, really did enjoy the movie though. And the funny thing is there is a prequel to that movie coming out called Pearl, which I from my understanding, I think it is a movie based on the old lady that we see throughout the movie. I think it's based on her. But I mean, some of the actresses and actors in it were phenomenal. I really liked Mia Goth. I thought she was really great in that movie. And also as well, I absolutely loved Jenna Ortega as well. I thought she played the role really well in her role. She was one of... Actually, I'm not going to say what she was because that's just dipping in spoilers. But all fairness, go and see the movie, guys, because honestly, I totally do recommend it. It is available to watch in your local cinemas right now. Back to this weekly vlog, though. And I'm just about to go downstairs and have make myself my last cup of tea of the evening, and then I'm going to go and jump in the shower. I need to ease my neck because my neck is playing me up a little bit. My acne is a little bit bad at the moment, so hopefully a nice hot shower will kind of ease my neck a little bit. So yeah, so I'm about to do that. I didn't have dinner tonight. In a way, I kind of did. Because I had like a bag of crisps, and I had a cream soda which I brought last week from work before my holiday started. But yeah, I obviously, understandably, didn't have a huge dinner though tonight because I had a really huge lunch, as you guys saw in the montage earlier. Tomorrow is Tuesday, and as you can see, every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday, I've got 3 alarms on my phone. The first one is 4:15, the other one is 4:17 and 4:19. By the time it gets to 4:19, I definitely have to be up, awake and starting to get myself ready into my work uniform and stuff like that. Now, obviously this week and even next week, up until Sunday next weekend, I'm not working. So therefore, look, 4:15, I'm going to turn that off. How do I... Alarm sound off. Vibration off, there we are. I'm guessing now that... No, that alarm is still turned on. Okay, well, let's turn that all back on. There we are. Right, and now let's turn it off. There we are. So, and then we can do the same with the 4:17 and the 4:19. There we are. So all 3 of those are now turned off. And honestly, it's that sigh of relief knowing that I don't have to wake up at 4:15 tomorrow morning. And, well, until the 3rd of April, essentially. Now, down here, I do have an alarm set for 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to tap into that. And I'm just going to tap it for every single day of the week. So, literally, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. That's the time I'm going to be getting up every morning. Right up until, technically the 2nd of April. Which would be my last day of waking up at 7 AM. So I'm going to hit save on there. So that means tomorrow morning I will wake up at 7 o'clock rather than my usual time of 4:15, 4:17 and 4:19. Catching up on tonight's episode of Emmerdale on Ice.
But I don't feel the same now. Still thinking about how this time it could be different. I wanna let you go, but I'm counting the days till I see ya. Still wanna take you home, and I'm biting my lip till I get you close. Just let me know. Just let me know. you close. Just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know.
There we go. That was my morning out at Sandbanks in Bournemouth. And you know what? I actually went a little bit further than where I've ever been before. So I really did enjoy that lovely morning out to Sandbanks. And obviously I had a Wetherspoons lunch as well, so which was really, really lovely. Right now though, it is Tuesday afternoon. I'm outside in this glorious sunshine still, taking Buddy for his second walk of the day. I'm going to take him all the way around the backfield and I'm going to walk him around the estate as well. For my dinner this evening, I've got some pasta parcels with some chopped tomatoes and some cheese. Tuesday night, a couple of things. First of all, there's a brand new Sprinkles that has opened in Bournemouth Town Centre. It's by Cafe Nero. I think it's just further up from McDonald's, I believe. Haven't been there, haven't checked it out. I saw an article earlier today from the Daily Echo, which is a newspaper website here in Bournemouth. And they announced that it opened on March 16th, which I believe was last week. So apparently they're going to be doing a massive opening for Mother's Day as well. I'm not really too sure what that's all about, but yeah, it's good to see though that there's another Sprinkles in Bournemouth. I think I might go and check it out because, to be quite honest with you guys, never been to Sprinkles before. From what I know of, or I've only been there once, but it might have been in Poole. I'm not sure. But yeah, anyway, so there's a brand new Sprinkles that has opened in Bournemouth. I think I might go and check that out in the coming weeks. So that's going to be something that I'll do on the weekly vlog. You know what, as well, there's 3 ice cream parlours that we have here. So you got Sprinkles, you've also got Creams, and you've got Casper's Desserts as well. So all 3 of those are ice cream parlours here in Bournemouth. And from my understanding, I think I have been to Sprinkles. Casper's Desserts and Creams I've never been to before. So I definitely would say that over the coming weeks on the weekly vlog, I'm definitely going to go to Creams. And I may also go to Casper's Desserts at some point at a later date. Obviously, it's really expensive, the ice creams there, but they are so nice, apparently. I've heard so much about it. So, I'll go to some ice cream parlours in the coming weeks. I think I will. The other thing, speaking of restaurants, is my bus earlier today went past Bournemouth Town Centre, obviously bringing me back home, and we went past the Old Days all-you-can-eat buffet restaurant. Now, obviously, we've just, I'm gonna say, slightly come out of a pandemic. We're still in a pandemic, but obviously all the restrictions here in England have eased now. And before the pandemic started, obviously, we had things like all-you-can-eat buffets and stuff like that. Now, given the fact that we've had this pandemic, obviously things like that have not been able to be open. Obviously for hygienic reasons and stuff like that. Anyway, now, I do believe that all the all-you-can-eat restaurants have now reopened. I believe they may have even reopened when restaurants were allowed to operate again. But the weird thing is Days Restaurant, which again, all-you-can-eat restaurant, never reopened in Bournemouth. I believe it opened the one at Tower Park in Poole, but never reopened the one in Bournemouth. And that has ever since remained closed, never to be opened again. Anyway, I've now found out as my bus went past the building today, that the building is all the windows are all like hidden, like they've all been boarded up in like paper from the inside, of course. And on the outside of the window is a little advert. Apparently, Days restaurant in Bournemouth is no longer going to be a Days restaurant in Bournemouth. Instead, it's going to be a Cosmos. Now, Cosmos, the closest Cosmos that we have from Bournemouth is in Southampton. Now, I've never been to Cosmos before. It's probably going to be a little bit similar to Days restaurant. But you know what? When Cosmos does open, again, it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. So I will definitely go to Cosmos. I don't know whether or not it's going to be a bit more cheaper than Days, or it's going to be a bit more expensive than what Days was. I don't know. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to going there. I will definitely eat my face. I'll stuff my face with a lot of food and some dessert as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So there's a couple of new places in Bournemouth that I will go to, and I'll even vlog it. A couple of new venues that I will go to in the coming weeks on my weekly vlog. You guys may have seen it earlier, actually, in the weekly vlog when I went to Pizza Hut. That's one of the new venues that I went to, which I've never been to before. I think in my entire lifetime, I've only had, other than the one I had yesterday, I think I've only had a Pizza Hut once, and we had such bad experience from that Pizza Hut that we never went to Pizza Hut again. And this was actually when I was a lot younger and I was living in Basingstoke. So I think like the ice cream machine was just really bad and stuff like that. So that's why we never went to Pizza Hut again. But the ice cream machine that I went to yesterday at Pizza Hut was fine. The pizzas that they did tasted glorious. So if I was to go back there again, I definitely would go back there again. I mean, I do recommend it. They've got great service, very friendly staff in there as well. Yeah. So there we go. So that's just a couple of new food venues for any of you guys that live locally to Bournemouth who would like to check them out. You're more than welcome to check them out. Again, there's a new Sprinkles ice cream gelato place in Bournemouth that has just reopened next to Cafe Nero. And there's also a brand new Cosmos all-you-can-eat buffet coming soon to Bournemouth, which is going to be located where the old Days all-you-can-eat buffet restaurant used to be. Tuesday night, and I'm currently watching an episode of Constantine on my Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. Now watching an episode of The Flash on my Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. Watching an episode of Arrow on my Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. I'm watching 2 episodes of Classic Coronation Street on ITV Hub on my Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. Wednesday evening. I have just got back from Bournemouth University in Bournemouth as I went to a creative writing class, which I was going to include, to be honest, in the montage, but I totally forgot to film. So I even had my vlogging camera with me in my pocket. So there we go. But yeah, it is Wednesday evening though. And I'm just about to have dinner. I will show you guys what I've got for dinner in the next scene of the vlog. I've got one more creative writing lesson to go at Bournemouth Uni, and then that is it. That'll be that done, which will be next week. So hopefully a little bit later on in the weekly vlog, I'll show you guys maybe the creative writing class or something as part of a montage. But what I do want to say is I did really enjoy myself today going to Christchurch. Really did enjoy going there. It was really nice, really lovely weather, not raining, not a single cloud in the sky. It was just a really nice walk along Christchurch Quay, a nice walk along Christchurch High Street, and even going up to the ruins of the Christchurch Castle as well. Yeah, it was really, really nice, and I absolutely loved having that Arcado Lounge breakfast, which I technically had for lunch, and I had that pint of cider as well, which was really, really nice. I don't know why, for the last two lunchtimes now, as you could probably tell, I've had cider and cider. So, you never know, by the time I wrap up this weekly vlog, I may become an alcoholic. I'm joking, I won't really. So, yeah, I really did enjoy my day out at Christchurch today. It's the first time I've been to Christchurch since January. So it's been a couple of months. And I thought it was just really nice to get out there, go out and see some ducks, see some swans, see some boats, and just go for a really nice long walk along Christchurch Quay, really. Yeah, really nice. I am going to continue doing more montages. I'm going to continue to go out and do more adventurous stuff in the weekly vlog. So stay tuned, because there's some more great adventures with me coming up very shortly. Currently watching today's classic episodes of EastEnders on UK TV Play. These two episodes broadcasted earlier on the UK TV linear channel that is drama. For dinner this evening, I've got some spicy chicken nuggets with some chips and some baked beans. Watching tonight's episode of EastEnders on BBC iPlayer. Catching up on tonight's episode of Coronation Street on ITV Hub. Catching up on tonight's episode of Emmerdale on ITV Hub. Now watching some classic episodes of Coronation Street on ITV Hub. Now watching a classic episode of Doctor Who on Brit. Hello, this is my microphone right here, and I have just finished recording the podcast for this week. Obviously it's going to get released on Friday the 25th of March. And it's going to be available to listen to on Spotify Music, Apple Podcast and Google Podcast. Just search for Steve's Weekly Podcast. It's just currently in the process of processing at the moment, but this is how long the podcast is. It's about an hour and 38 minutes. What I've spoken about in this podcast is everything that's coming to Disney Plus in the UK and Ireland and in the US in April 2022. And I've also spoken about what's going to be coming to Netflix and what's going to be leaving Netflix in the UK and US in April 2022. And I've also given my thoughts on some movies that I've watched recently, including Fresh, Cheaper by the Dozen, Deep Water, and the movie X as well. Thursday night, just got off Skype video call with my friend Kieran. As always, on a Thursday night, we always have a Skype video call. We are going to be meeting on Monday, this upcoming week. So he will hopefully make an appearance in the weekly vlog a little bit later on, in this feature-length weekly vlog that I'm doing. It'll be really good to see him. I'm going to be meeting him over in Poole, and we're probably just going to do the usual, have a little bit of a walk, maybe go for a Weatherspoons lunch as well. So yeah, you guys will see him a little bit later on in the weekly vlog. But yeah, so I won't be Skyping him on Sunday this weekend because of me meeting him on Monday. But yeah, in the meantime though, I am just about to get my trainers on and my coat on, as I'm just about to take Buddy for his last walk of the evening around the neighbourhood. Very good morning. Started my day by having a shower, get dressed, and had breakfast. For breakfast today I had some chocolatey square cereal, and I've also taken Buddy for his walk around the block as well. But now I'm currently watching Our Flag Means Death on my iMac.
Let's have fun with it.
Now watching Minx. Watching the first episode of the very first series of Halo, the TV series. Now watching Winning Time, the Rise of the Lakers Dynasty. Watching Bel Air. Watching Upload on Prime Video. Watching The Legend of Vox Machina on Prime Video. Watching Fairfax on Prime Video. Watching Kevin Can F Himself on Prime Video. Now watching The Boys Presents Diabolical on Amazon Prime Video. Watching One of Us Is Lying on Netflix. Watching Stay Close on Netflix. Watching The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window on Netflix. Watching Human Resources on Netflix. Now watching Our Kind of People on Disney Plus. Now watching Queens on Disney Plus. Watching The Dropout on Disney Plus. Watching Olivia Rodrigo driving home to you, a sour film, a Disney Plus original on Disney Plus.
I think Dan is like that for me too.
Now watching Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild on Disney Plus. Now watching Pam and Tommy on Disney Plus. Now watching The Wonder Years on Disney Plus. Now watching The Great North on Disney Plus. Watching Parallels on Disney. So I'm currently watching a classic episode of Doctor Who on BritBox on my Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. I'm on the Patrick Troughton era of Doctor Who now, which is the second Doctor. And by the way, yesterday was supposed to be the release date for Marvel Studios' Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. It is now coming out in cinemas here in the UK on May the 5th and in the US and in other countries on May the 6th. Now, I did a joke earlier today on Twitter. At SteveFlixPlus is my Twitter username if you want to give me a follow on there. And I put up a photo that says, obviously, it's got the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness logo on it, and has also got the March 25th, 2022 release date on the bottom of it as well. And I said this on Twitter, I went and saw hashtag Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness last night. Such a brilliant movie, and be prepared to have your minds utterly blown with like 3 mind-blown emojis to go alongside it. I really need a nice long lie down and take everything in after seeing that movie, and then I put in capitals amazing with 4 laughing emojis next to it. Now, I did this tweet on Twitter as a joke, right? Someone on Twitter has just replied to me and said, how you are able to see this movie so early. Now, I can confirm I haven't actually gone to see Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I, like many others, have to wait until May the 5th to go and see the movie. But I just did that joke, did that tweet as a pure and utter joke because of the fact it was meant to be released yesterday and it never did. So, yeah, it's so funny how there are people on Twitter that take this stuff so seriously, even though I was actually joking about it.
The stars
episode
He
of
goes,
Gadget Cast
and
live
when he says Travis,
on
he's
their
saying, like I'm
YouTube
saying this,
Gadget
Travis, I have
Cast
this, I
YouTube
sorta have
channel
this series where
right
people
now.
try
A
mobile.
couple of things that I have done today, which I didn't vlog about, by the way. First of all, I was going to go to this American diner. It's called The Prom, which is near Boscombe. I was going to go there for lunch today, but then I went in there and all the seats were nearly taken, and yeah, there was just a massive queue, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go somewhere else. So I was thinking Harry Ramsden's, but I will talk about that in a minute. Also, as well, there was a queue at Harry Ramsden's, and I was like, no, I'm not going to queue up there. So instead, I went to the usual Wetherspoons. I went to the usual, that is Wetherspoons, for my lunch. Which, by the way, I did have a ham, cheese, and tuna melt panini for lunch today, which was really, really nice, and I also had some chips to go alongside that as well. Although, annoying thing is they didn't have any salt. They had pepper, but they didn't have salt, which was annoying, because could have done with some salt, but never mind. So I had that. Also, as well, by the way, I don't know why, but yesterday I was weirdly craving for a pint of Guinness. Don't even ask why. I don't even know why I was craving that. So the fact that I was in Wetherspoons today, I basically went and got a pint of Guinness, which, by the way, has no taste to it. It really doesn't. I think I have had Guinness before, but it's not a drink I often drink. If I do tend to drink alcohol, I tend to drink beer sometimes, like Carlsberg, Carling, something like that. Or the majority of the time, if it is an alcoholic drink, I will drink cider. So the fact that today I decided to drink a pint of Guinness is just a bit odd. And so I had that for my lunch. And then after my lunch, I then went off to the cinema, because this weekend it was a preview screening of a new family animation movie called The Bad Guys. Now, this is definitely family friendly. This is definitely one for all the family to watch, definitely. But you know what? For me, I mean, you know, I didn't have any kids with me or anything like that. But for me, I still quite enjoyed this movie. It was fun. It was a fun movie to watch. Yeah, and I love the way. I mean, this is a DreamWorks movie, and obviously DreamWorks are the people behind movies like Shrek and well, there's some other ones as well. Monsters vs. Aliens is another one. Yeah, so they're the people behind those sorts of movies, and I think they have now gone into this kind of era where they're doing like 3D animation, but they're also including or incorporating 2D animation in some way into their movies. Now, recently they released a trailer for Puss in Boots 2, which is going to be coming out in cinemas later this year, and it uses the same animation style as what The Bad Guys does, and I think that's the animation style that they're going to be working with going forward. Now, when I first saw the Puss in Boots 2 trailer the other day, I wasn't sure whether or not this animation was a great thing or not, but the fact that I've seen it with The Bad Guys and I've seen it on the big screen, it actually doesn't look that bad. So, yeah, I think I probably will now go to the cinema and watch Puss in Boots 2 when that comes out later this year. Because, yeah, I didn't mind the animation style. I thought it was very, very different, very cool as well. I really enjoyed it. And also as well, I thought there was some comedy in it. It is, of course, very family safe. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I mean, the characters are very easily memorable. You know, you just have wolf and piranha and shark and snake. So you know they don't really have many names in those movies. But I don't know. I don't know if they're actually appealing for like a younger audience or not. Because I think that's it. You know, I think in order for it to be a little bit more easier for like the younger audience to remember, they just go, yeah, this is shark, this is wolf, this is snake. Maybe that's how they decide to do it, rather than actually giving them names that younger audiences would have to try and remember throughout the movie. So anyway, I really did enjoy the movie though. It is, well actually it will be in cinemas right now actually, by the time this video goes up. So yeah, do check it out. It is available to watch in cinemas now. I am going to be going back to the cinema again. When am I going back to the cinema? It probably will be next week now, next weekend or something, to go and see Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Which I'm really excited to see. Really look forward to seeing that. For those asking about Morbius, I've decided that I'm going to give Morbius a miss. And the reason being is because the reviews for it are terribly bad. The director of the movie has actually posted a Q&A on Twitter this past few days and has basically spoiled the post-credits scene, which I'm not going to go into for those who are planning to go and see it. Do go and see it, but in my honest opinion, now that I basically know what happens in the movie, and I know what happens in the end of the movie, is there any point me seeing the movie? No, not really. Plus, I do feel like Sony are trying to do something completely different to what Marvel were doing, and it just doesn't seem like as if they're all on the same path. And it's just weird, to be honest. It really is weird, but there we go. I'm still looking forward to watching Moon Knight a little bit later this week. Of course, by the time this video goes out, the first episode of Moon Knight will be available to stream on Disney+. So really, I think the next two Marvel projects I'm looking forward to now is Moon Knight and Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness in May. And that's it at the moment. So those are the two that I'm really hyped for Marvel at the moment. But yeah, so there we go. I just thought I'd tell you about what happened for the rest of my day, and then I came home, chilled out for a little while, went to the chip shop to get some chips as well, and had dinner. For dinner I had some salmon with some scampi and some chip shop chips, which was very, very lovely, by the way. Very, very lovely. Anyway, it is Sunday night, and I'm gonna continue watching some YouTube videos, because I have got quite a few YouTube videos to go through, actually. I've actually created a playlist called Watch Later, even though there is actually a Watch Later tab that I can just simply put all my videos in, but I've decided to make a second Watch Later list, which has got 10 videos on it. So I've got a couple of videos by Brogan Tate to watch, I've got a couple of videos by Greg's Gadgets to watch, one video by a guy that I follow called Seth, a camera setup guide thing by Stay Focused, I've got a video by iJustine, and I've also got a Disneyland Paris March 2022 vlog by Sophie Dodsworth as well, which I can't wait to see that one actually, because yeah, I mean, it's great to see that we're starting to get these Disneyland vlogs again on YouTube. You know, obviously we've not had them for the last couple of years because of the pandemic and all, but it's great to see that we're starting to see some new Disneyland vlogs and stuff being put out on YouTube. I do believe actually there is a YouTuber I follow called Tea Time with Kira, and I believe she's going to Disneyland in Florida, I think, with her boyfriend in October. So that'll be one video that I will definitely be looking out for. Hopefully towards the end of the year. She is planning to go then. Yeah, that's definitely a video I'm looking forward to seeing. But anyway, I'm just gonna watch all these. Well, I'm not gonna watch all these videos, I don't think, in one night, because some of them are quite long. I've got one that's like half an hour long. There's another one actually that's 42 minutes long, and some of them are like 15 minutes and 8 minutes and 12 minutes. So yeah, there's no way I'm going to get through all of these in one night, but I'm just going to make a start anyway. So yeah, I'm going to start with Brogan Tate's home vlog, which is about her first wedding show, finding new routines, engagement memory box, and spring dog walk. The struggle is real this morning with Buddy. Come on, Buddy, come on. I know what's wrong with him, but he just doesn't want to seem to walk on the backfield this morning. But good morning, it is Monday morning. We're continuing the vlog. Of course, this is feature length, and for the purpose, by the way, of this video, I'm just going to put it out there now, I'm going to keep everyone's wife's name out of the video from going forward, okay? Including Will Smith. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. If Will Smith is watching this, please don't come and track me down and hit me, because I don't want to get smacked. Anyway, Will Smith has caused a bit of a stir today, because overnight the Oscars took place, and Chris Rock made a joke about his wife Jada, about Will Smith's wife Jada, and basically it didn't go down too well. At first he laughed, but then he must have seen Jada eye roll at the joke, and obviously then realised it weren't funny for her. And then he basically went up on stage, punched Chris Rock around the face, and sat back down, and basically shouted at him twice to keep his wife's name out of his effing mouth. Oh dear. And afterwards, minutes after, by the way, he won an Oscar. And it wasn't for the slap, by the way. It weren't for the slap. But oh, he hits hard. I mean, the way you could hear him slap him through the microphone. That's how hard he hit him. Oh. Anyway, good morning. It is Monday morning anyway. I'm currently on the backfield taking Buddy for his first walk of the day. And also as well this morning, I am going to be heading off with my support worker to the Toby Carvery for a breakfast. I'm going to be joining him, and I'm also going to be joining one of his clients called Matthew as well. So I will probably show you some footage of me having some breakfast in a few moments time. Also coming up today, I'm going to be seeing my friend Kieran. He'll be making an appearance in the vlog very shortly as well. So very busy day for me. Let's get this day started. I've got my Pepsi.
Take a picture of his Pepsi.
Yep, I've got it. And I've also got some sausages and some hash browns, some eggs and some bacon and some onions and potato. Yum yum. So I'm currently in pool right now with a Costa at the moment, waiting for my friend Kieran. He will be with me in about an hour's time. So I'm just gonna chill in Costa. Obviously my support worker dropped me off quite early, so hence why I'm in Costa waiting for Kieran. So hopefully I'll see him very soon. I've got about an hour and 15 minutes to wait, so I'm just gonna listen to some music, chill out, check social media on my phone and chat to a couple of people, and then yeah, I'll see Kieran very shortly. So I'm currently in Wetherspoons right now. Got some sausage, beans and chips with some garlic and herb dip, and I've also got a Copperberg strawberry and lime pint of cider as well, and I'm joined by Kieran.
Hello viewers.
Hello viewers.
It's been a couple of weeks.
It has been a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But there we go. And Kieran, you've gone for
what I normally
the
get
usual.
when I'm here. The usual, the Empire Steak burger
with some onion rings.
Yeah, I've got 2 drinks here.
And
you
some
know,
chips.
one to hydrate me, and the other to dehydrate.
To dehydrate Kieran.
And I've got the hot wings.
And hot wings, which I've also got as well. I've also got some hot wings because Kieran recommended it to me last time. I never had any.
Yeah, they are pretty good actually.
So, me and Kieran have been speaking about what's been happening in the news recently.
Yeah, with a certain
Smith.
Celebrity at the
Which
office.
I did mention earlier, actually. I did mention
Oh,
this.
did you mention it?
I have mentioned it, yeah. I said about what happened with Will Smith and Chris Rock. So, what's Kieran's take on that?
An opinion piece.
An opinion piece. It wasn't
It's funny
staged.
because I do like both of them really, but I don't know. Will Smith shouldn't have slapped someone.
No.
That's kind of my take.
There we go.
As funny as it kind of was.
Yeah, it was funny. Well, for the comedy side of it, it was funny, but yeah. Other than that, though, it just
Yeah.
weren't great.
I condemn violence.
Condemn violence.
So, yeah.
But yeah, so me and Kieran are now going to tuck into our Weatherspoons lunch here in Poole. Still in Weatherspoons, got a chocolate brownie and ice cream for dessert, and I've also got myself a pint of Pepsi Max. And Kieran has gone for the cookie dough with the ice cream and has gone for a Pepsi as well. He's currently in the loo at the moment. But yeah, so we're about to have our dessert at Weatherspoons in Poole. So I am back home, and for dinner tonight I have got some tuna pasta bake. Morning all! It is Tuesday morning and I have woke up, got dressed, taken Buddy for his first walk of the day around the neighbourhood because it has been raining overnight and so I don't want to go on the backfield too wet, too slippery. And I've also had breakfast as well. For breakfast I had chocolate pillow cereal, as always. By the way, I am going to be heading out in a minute, and I'll tell you where I'm going to head off to in the next scene of the vlog. But last night, I took Buddy out for a walk just before my dinner last night. And I got back, I walked through the front gate, and basically, I saw something in the road, and I wasn't too sure what it was. It was quite dark, I will admit, so I opened the front gate again and got to the entrance of my front gate, and basically what I saw was something moving up and down, and up and down, and up and down. So, and then all of a sudden, all I hear is this meow, obviously hissing. So basically, put it this way, I saw two cats having sex in the road last night. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, this other cat just came out of nowhere. And then the female cat ran off afterwards. And this cat that came out of nowhere just started going meow, meow, meow. I'm like, yeah, this is all getting a bit weird now. So I decided to go back in. But that was just weird. Oh dear. So whoever's cat that was, they're going to be in for a surprise because they're going to probably end up having kittens soon. So, yeah. Oh dear. Anyway. Right, anyway, I'm just about to take my morning medication. I'm going to have it with some water today, because I'm not going to have a cup of tea or anything like that yet. And I'll tell you why in the next scene of the weekly vlog. The reason why I've not yet had my first cup of tea of the day, or 3-in-1 coffee of the day, whatever I normally tend to drink, is because I'm heading off to the cafe at Tesco in Castle Lane. You may remember a couple of weeks ago on the weekly vlog I did say that I was meeting someone. It was someone called Katie, and I had a really lovely time talking to her and stuff. Well, she's done another event for today, and it's going to be happening at 10:15 till 12:15, a nice 2-hour conversation with her. Be really nice to meet up with her again as well. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to go and do. And I'm also going to have a cup of tea or a coffee this time, because last time I just sat down in the cafe and just got to know her and didn't even have a drink. So I'm going to have probably a cup of tea or something whilst I'm there. But yeah, so I just thought I'd let you guys know, say what I'm up to, and then after that I need to get some milk and I need to get some cheese as well. While I'm at Tesco, might as well do a bit of shopping. So just got back and I've got Buddy with me in my room. Had a lovely time, by the way, talking to Katie. I also met up with another guy as well called Luke. Really lovely talking to him as well. Very interesting Luke was, actually. He was just telling us about his travels around like some parts of the UK, like in Scotland and stuff like that. And he was also telling us about his 4-year trip away to Norway and Sweden and Denmark and stuff like that. So yeah, really lovely. And he was just saying about how he's now trying to catch up with everything that's been going on here in the UK for the last few years and around the local area and stuff, because obviously when people go away for a few years, things do change, especially in their local area where they used to live and stuff. So we were just trying to bring him up to speed with stuff that's been happening for the last few years. So yeah, really, really good. Hopefully I will see Katie again in the next couple of weeks or so for another event. Be another coffee morning or something in a cafe. She did say she might try and see if we can go to Costa maybe next time or something. So there we are. Does Buddy want to say hello? Bud, want to say hello? Look, who's this? Who's this? No? Okay. So yeah, so I really did enjoy it. Honestly, I did make Katie laugh a few times at some jokes and stuff that I was saying. Really, really funny. Really, really lovely time. And I also had a mango smoothie as well, just to keep me nice and refreshed. So yeah, that was quite nice. I also stopped off at Tesco as well, because obviously the cafe that I went to is inside Tesco. So I stopped off at Tesco and I decided to get myself a meal deal for lunch. So I'm going to have that in a few moments. I'll show you that in a moment. And I also picked up some more milk for me and my mum, because we're running low on milk. And I also picked up some cheese as well, because my mum said we were running low on cheese. But I'll show you what I did get for my meal deal lunch. So today I picked up this. It's a ham hock cheese and chutney wrap, which we don't do at my work. So yeah, if it's that nice, I should maybe recommend that my work gets that in. I do like ham hock. I won't lie, I do like ham hock. And I also picked up a packet of crisps as well. Prawn cocktail quavers. So there we go. Did I just accidentally hit you with those? Oh, accidentally hit him with my crisps. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, buddy. And finally, but not least, I won't smack you with it, buddy. But I did pick up a Pepsi Max cherry flavoured Pepsi Max. So that's what I got for my lunch today. And my mum also said that I could have this as well. It's a custard slice, which I picked up on Saturday this week, or last weekend. I picked this up. It was reduced. There is another 2 in the fridge, which my mum said I'm gonna which I can have. Which, to be honest, I will have for my dessert later on, because they, in theory, have got to be used today. Normally, when it comes to like reduced stuff, I normally pick it up, and as long as it's been in the fridge for like 3 days, you know, it's fine to consume within 3 days after the use by date. But after 3 days, I'm like, no, there's no taking chances here. So I'm going to have that for my lunch as well. In the meantime, I am probably going to spend the rest of the day at home. Not going out anywhere. I'm feeling quite tired, to be honest. So, but then again, I didn't go to bed till like 3:30 this morning. I think it's to do with the fact that over the weekend we had the clock change. The clocks went forward. My body clock is still not used to it at the moment. I wasn't really tired until 3:30 this morning. So, yeah. And on top of that as well, I just didn't feel tired. So there we are. But now I'm feeling quite tired. I mean, to be honest, I have been out half the morning. So there we are. Anyway, but I'm probably going to watch some Arrowverse shows, episodes, and I'm also going to catch up on classic EastEnders, which I've got yesterday's episodes to watch and today's episodes to watch over on UK TV Play as well. Good afternoon, everyone. I am just wrapping up The Simpsons there on my Tab S7 Plus, and I've just got my shoes on and I'm just about to head out because I'm heading off to Bournemouth University for the final creative writing workshop that I've been doing for the last 5-6 weeks now. So I'm just about to head off and do that. I may show you some footage of some stuff that I've been writing. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to take my vlogging camera with me anyways. For dinner tonight, I've got some spicy nuggets with some baked beans and a jacket potato. Wednesday night, and I have watched Moon Knight. The first episode dropped on Disney Plus today, so I watched the first episode. I must say, this definitely does not feel like a Marvel show. And this is the first episode. It is so weird, so mind-bending. It kind of makes you question what is real, what is fake in that show. Slightly a little bit like WandaVision, but except a little bit more darker. I'm looking forward to the other 5 episodes that we've got left that will be coming out across the next 5 weeks. Really look forward to watching those as and when they drop. In the meantime though, I am just about to get my trainers on and take Buddy for his last walk of the evening. I'm going to take him around the neighbourhood this evening. By the way, I do apologise if I've not actually vlogged that much for the last couple of days. It's just I've had some really chilled out days, to be honest with you. I've not really felt like doing much. I don't really know whether or not I do want to do much for the rest of my holiday, or I just kind of want to wind down a little bit. But what I can tell you is I have been doing a little bit of planning, a little bit behind the scenes of the vlogs for the last couple of days. And let me just, I'm going to tell you this now actually, but there is going to be a vlog coming out in April, and I am going to be travelling to Basingstoke, and I'm going to be there for the day. I've decided I'm going to be there for the day. I'm going to have a little bit of a visit, a little bit of a walk around. There'll be some areas and stuff that you guys will see. For those that don't know, I used to live in Basingstoke for 10, 11 odd years of my life. As a matter of fact, tomorrow, the March 31st, tomorrow, will exactly be 10 years since I first moved to Bournemouth. So, yeah, 10 years ago. Wow, what a milestone. So I am going to be next month going back to Basingstoke for the day. I'm going to show you guys around some areas that I used to go to quite a lot when I used to live in Basingstoke and stuff 10 years ago, and stuff. And on top of that as well, I'm going to be joined by somebody, and I'm not giving away who that person is quite yet. I may just save it until that vlog gets released, and you guys will find out as soon as the vlog's released as to who it is that I meet up with. But what I can tell you is the person that I do meet up with in Basingstoke, I will be seeing quite a lot of on a more frequent basis. We've actually planned to do something in April together. We've also planned to do something in in May together as well. And we have also planned to do something in June and July and August. So yeah, I mean, basically we are going to meet up with each other. This person that I'm referring to, we are going to be meeting up once every month. So a couple of those times will be just for the day. There'll be a couple of times where they may stay with me or I may stay with them. But I'm not going to give away who this is or, you know, or anything like that. You guys are going to find out very, very soon. Very excited to announce some of these slight details though. But yeah, really am looking forward to going back to Basingstoke for the day though. It'll be the first time that I've been there. Last time I went there was, when was it? Back in, I'm going to say 2019 was the last time I went to Basingstoke. It wasn't even for the day, it was just a brief visit there, meet up with someone, and then I went back there for lunch, and then that was it. Obviously I caught the train back home. So, yeah. So it's going to be very interesting, to be honest, going back to Basingstoke. It'd be nice to see what's changed and stuff, especially given the fact we've had the pandemic and stuff. I don't really think a lot has changed, but it'd be nice to see maybe some areas that may or may not have changed. So that'll be nice. And it'll be nice for me to vlog it as well. I do think it'll be really nice for me to vlog that as well. Yeah, there's going to be quite a few vlogs coming out. Where they are going to be of me travelling to different places and stuff. There are some bits and pieces that I actually wanted to do while I was off. And to be honest, with the weather being the way it has been this week, part of it has been cold, part of it has been cloudy, other parts of it has been wet. So I've not really been able to actually go out anywhere that much this week because the weather's just been undecisive about what it wants to do. So that's kind of stopped me a little bit. But there is some places though that I did want to go to whilst I was on my holiday from work, which actually I wanted to do for this vlog, but I know that I've got another 3 days left of my holiday before I go back to work. Essentially though, I do need to edit this vlog that you guys are watching right now as well, so I do need to do that at some point, because I've not edited a single clip yet from this vlog at all. It is all stored on my camera's memory card, and yeah, I've not bothered to take my memory card out and stick it in my iMac and edit the video at all. So very interested to see how long this vlog is. But what I can say though is there is some areas that I did want to go to. Obviously I went to Christchurch earlier in the vlog, as you guys may have seen. I did also want to go to St Catherine's Hill as well in Christchurch, because I thought it'd be nice to go back out there, do some more filming and film me in the woods and stuff like that, but never really got the chance to do that. There's also some other things that I wanted to do as well, including going to Throop and Iford as well. I thought it'd be nice to go back out there and do some filming out there. And I also thought it'd be nice for me to go out and do some filming at Swanage, as well as potentially Salisbury as well. So there are some areas that I am going to vlog over the next few weeks. I can definitely confirm that. So these vlogs are definitely going to be worth watching if you do want to see me going out and about and just going on little adventures and stuff, especially around this local area. But yeah, other than that though, that's all that I'm going to do for the time being. And then obviously, hopefully, what I will do is I will space these little adventures out that I'm going on. So that there is going to be some montages of me going to these different places each week. And then what I will do is I will then, and then what I'll do is obviously we'll hopefully get to sort of mid-April, and I will hopefully then be going up to Basingstoke, and you guys can see me doing some footage up there. So yeah, so that's the plan anyway. I mean, yeah, Basingstoke isn't going to happen until sort of mid-April, end of April. So just after Easter, once the Easter holidays is kind of out of the way, I'm going to say. But yeah, it'd be nice for me to go out there. There is another, I mean, yeah, there is some other places that I do want to go. There's some venues that I want to go to as well, like places to go and eat as well, which I've never been to before. And I thought it'd be nice for me to try out. There's one in particular, actually, which isn't far from where I am, which is a Hungry Horse. Now, I do know someone that goes to a Hungry Horse venue where they live quite a lot, and they do say to me it is really nice in there. It's fairly cheap as well, and there's a bit more variety. There's more variety in there than there is in a Wetherspoons pub, apparently. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna try and go there. There's actually another pub as well that I want to go to, or restaurant, bar, whatever you want to call it, called Iford Bridge, which is just opposite the Iford River. So I want to go there at some point, because again, they've got variety, and from some of the food menus that I've seen on their websites and stuff, seems like they do some really decent food. But again, it's a place that normally opens from around about lunchtime, so it'd have to be a lunchtime thing that I'd do. Yeah, there's a few venues that I really need to go to be honest, just to try out, and you know, kind of, because sometimes it can get quite boring going to the same venue over and over again. As much as I love Wetherspoons, as much as I love KFC and McDonald's and stuff like that, but sometimes it is always nice to go somewhere different, somewhere that's got different prices and stuff, and different variety of food. I do think that from time to time, and I do think that there is going to be a part of me that's going to be like, yeah, let's get out, let's do this, let's go here, and I will vlog some of these venues that I do go to and stuff in upcoming vlogs. But I just thought I'd give you a bit of an outline as to what to kind of expect in these vlogs over the course of the next few weeks. I hope that's okay for me to talk about, but obviously without giving too much away as to where I want to go to and stuff, or who I'm seeing, actually. That's a good point. But yeah, all I can say is look forward to these next few weeks, few months, however long you guys want to keep engaged in these vlogs, because honestly, I know I've been on a few adventures in this vlog. So as a matter of fact, there is a trip that I've got lined up, a trip which I believe I have been to before, but I'm kind of wanting to boost my confidence in going to, could be a new area that I may go to at some point. I'm not going to reveal the area, because I have been there before, but I'd just like to go back out there again, and it's been, I don't even know how many years it's been since I last went there, but there is an area that I have been to before, and it was way before I started doing the vlogs as well, so that'll be interesting for me to vlog, because again, an area I've never been to before, well, an area I've been to before, but never vlogged before, and I think it'll be really nice for you guys to see that. So yeah, so there is quite a few things that I've got lined up, okay, and I do promise that I will be vlogging quite a lot of this stuff over the course of the next few weeks. So yeah, there we are. Anyway, Wednesday night, and I am going to take Buddy out for his last walk of the evening around the neighbourhood, and then I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. Morning everyone, it's Thursday morning, and I have woke up and I've just got dressed, and I'm just currently putting my laundry in my basket. My basket is starting to become a bit overfilled, so I do think, and I actually haven't put any washing on this week at the moment, so yeah, I've not put any washing on so far this week, so I think really I should, because I mean, just look at this. This is a bit overfilled, isn't it? So yeah, I've not done any washing this week, so I may have to put some washing on either today or maybe even tomorrow or something. Yeah, otherwise I'm going to start running out of clothes before long, and you know, I'll have nothing to wear, and it will all be dirty, and I'll have to go around naked. And no one wants to see that. Anyway, and also as well, I don't think I'll be able to vlog or go outside, well, I wouldn't be able to vlog because of nudity, and I wouldn't be able to go outside because, well, it's public indecency. So there we go. So I just would not be able to do it, would I? No. But I'm just opening my curtains though. People are saying up and down the country that it's snowing where they are. Can confirm. Outside my house right now, it's not snowing. You can see a nice bit of green. There's actually, the leaves on the trees actually are starting to come through now. So that is definitely a sign to say that spring has sprung and summer is basically on its way, which is good. Really good news. Anyway, just about to get my trainers on, and then once I've got my trainers on, I need to grab my keys as well, stick them in my pocket. Once I've got my trainers on, I am then going to take Buddy out for his first walk of the day. I'm probably just going to take him around the block, because I am going to be going out very shortly. I'm going to go and do some shopping, I think, because I do need some snacks. I'm running a little bit low on snacks. Like, all I've got is a couple of chocolate bars, and I've just got some biscuits, and that's pretty much it. So I'm just like, okay, I need some snacks. So yeah. I do blame, to be honest, I do blame the fact that I have been, well, I say I've been home. Yeah, I haven't been home that much, when you think about it, especially when I've gone out for the day and stuff like that. So, yeah. But I still just need some snacks for my room. So, and also as well, I just thought it'd be nice for me to go out into Castle Point, because it's a place that I've not really had a look around that much recently. So I just thought it'd be nice for me to go around and have a look around Castle Point for a little bit and do just a tiny little bit of shopping, really. I do need to go back out there later this evening, because my mum is looking at potentially getting a free sat box for downstairs, because we just don't want to pay for Sky anymore. No, Sky we're going to get rid of, because it's just another saving with the bills and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyway, also as well, I was advised the other day never to go with Sky or Virgin, or BT for that matter, and I'm not going to. When I do eventually move out, live on my own and stuff, I'm definitely not going for a TV service like Sky, BT or Virgin. No. I mean, at the end of the day, if I do want Sky channels, I mean, there's always Now. You know, there's that app Now that I can always download and get. Like, you know, again, it's a subscription service. I can cancel it whenever I want. There's no contracts or anything. But, you know, when I live on my own and stuff, I'm just going to stick with the subscription services that I have. And obviously I will stick with the broadband, whoever the broadband company is, when I do move out. You know, I'll stick with them. But yeah, I'm not going to go with Sky or Virgin or anything like that. Because otherwise, if you try to cancel it, they try and keep you on, and they just lower the price of their contracts and stuff, but they give you obviously less things. But obviously they want to keep you on. They want to keep you on, of course they do. Because that's what businesses do. You know, they do try to keep you with them for as long as possible. They don't want you to go. So obviously they are going to try and offer you, you know, some other packages to try and keep you within the company. But yeah, so literally when I move out, I'm not going to go with Sky, Virgin, nothing like that. I'm just going to stick with Netflix, Disney Plus, BritBox, and Prime Video, I think, as my TV viewing habits. I'm not going to go with Sky or anything like that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just about to take Buddy out for his first walk of the day around the neighbourhood. It's a little bit windy out there. I was meant to be attending this event today at Castle Point for a coffee morning meetup thing, but I think it was only me and the event creator that was going to go. And I have seen that they have been posting these for the last couple of Thursdays, and I have wanted to go, but obviously because of work commitments and stuff, I've not been able to go. So I'm hoping that they do have another event coming up in the next couple of Thursdays or something. I do know for a fact that there was people on the page that were saying that they couldn't make this one because of personal reasons and stuff like that, so which is fair enough. So yeah, I think they cancelled the event that I was going to attend, so it's fine, because I think it was, like I say, only me and the content and the event creator that was going to go. So instead I am walking up to Tesco in Castle Lane, because I thought I could do with a walk. I also thought I could do with getting some bits as well. Like I said earlier, I need some snacks for my room, so I'm going to go and get that as well. But I'm now in the mood I'm now in the mood to have something from a cafe. Now Tesco in Castle Lane, they do have a cafe. I went there the other day, which is where I met up with my friend Katie, so I'm gonna go back there again. I don't know what's going on with me today. My throat is just being a bit weird, but I am going to go back there today to go and I might have something to eat and something to drink, and then do some shopping in Tesco afterwards. So I'm at the cafe here at Tesco, and I've just got myself a large mocha, which was £3.30, not too bad. Just currently waiting for my breakfast to come, so just waiting for that at the moment. Breakfast has just arrived, so I've just got some butter, some toast, some hash browns, some egg, sausage, beans, tomato and some bacon. I'm going to tuck in now. So on my way back from Tesco in Castle Lane, just about to walk over the bridge. Really don't like the way these clouds are looking. It looks like it's going to tip it down shortly. Breaking news this afternoon. Disney have just, and this is for Star Wars fans out there, so if you are a Star Wars fan, stay tuned. But Disney have announced that Obi-Wan Kenobi's release date is moving. It was meant to be premiering on Disney Plus globally on May 25th. However, it is going to be moved to Friday, May 27th instead. So that's an extra 2 days wait. We all have to wait until Obi-Wan Kenobi is on our streaming service. You know, whether you watch it on your TV, your tablet, your phone, whatever. But yeah, now, there is some good news about it, and then there's some confusing news about this. So the good news is Friday, May 27th, you're going to be getting the first 2 episodes of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now that's great news. You know, the fact that they've delayed it by 2 days, but it's okay though. We're going to get the first 2 episodes on May 27th. Great news. The confusing news about this is the week after May 27th and going forward after that, for the rest of the 5 weeks that's left of the episodes, the episodes are then going to be moved back to Wednesdays. So it's weird that we're going to be getting the first 2 episodes dropping on a Friday, and then the episodes are then going to move back to a Wednesday. Now, obviously, at the same time, so we're going to be seeing it for pretty much for the last 2 or 3 weeks of Obi-Wan Kenobi's run, is Ms. Marvel. Now, Ms. Marvel is a Marvel show. It's going to be coming to Disney Plus from June 8th. So it's going to be clashing at the same time as Obi-Wan Kenobi. In my honest opinion, I would much rather have Obi-Wan Kenobi streaming on a Friday and then have Ms. Marvel streaming on a Wednesday. It's so that way then it kind of breaks up that whole Marvel and Star Wars shows, and they're not overshadowing each other, they're not clashing with each other. That's just my honest opinion. I find it a bit confusing that Disney are doing this. I don't know if they're testing this out or not. I really don't know. Other people are saying that this is to do with the Star Wars Celebration weekend that's taking place from the 26th of May, hence why they've moved it to that date. Yeah, it is really, really confusing, to be honest. But I just thought I'd bring you up to date with a bit of Star Wars news for any Star Wars fans out there. Yeah, so again, just to reiterate, Obi-Wan Kenobi, the first 2 episodes will be streaming on Disney Plus globally from May 27th, and then the other 5 episodes that we have left are going to be streaming every Wednesday after that. So confusing. Chilly start to the day. I should have put my coat on, but it's lovely and sunny though. So nice and sunny, blue sky, some clouds in the skies, but That's it. But good morning. It is Friday morning. I've just woke up, just got dressed as well. By the way, on Monday next week, I'll probably talk about it in the weekly vlog as well next week, but I have arranged to meet up with somebody who I've only met up with once, and I met up with her 3 years ago. Her name's Charlie. I do talk to her quite often on Snapchat. She does tend to pop up and message me on Snapchat and say, hey, how are you? And we just have a general conversation and stuff. So yeah, it'll be really nice to meet her. I'm going to be meeting her in Poole, hopefully, so it'd be really nice to go and get a coffee or something like that in Costa or something like that. We'll do something like that. So yeah, really look forward to seeing Charlie on Monday. Anyway, in the meantime though, I am outside, as you can tell, on the backfield, as always, to start off my day, and I'm taking Buddy for his first walk of the day around the backfield. Friday morning, and it's nearly Friday lunchtime, as a matter of fact. I've just finished recording my podcast, which you guys can listen to right now on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify Music as well. Just search for Steve's Weekly Podcast. This is podcast episode 85 that I've just recorded at the moment. Just before I wrapped up my podcast, I decided to get the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass. I've decided to get it for $34.99 a year. So that means that obviously today's the 1st of April. So the 1st of April 2023 is when my next subscription for Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass will be coming out of my bank. Yeah, I feel like it's quite good, to be honest, doing it that way rather than paying £3.50 a month for the Nintendo Switch Online membership. I think it's a lot more cheaper as well to do it that way. As a matter of fact, I do have my calculator up here on my computer, so if I was to literally do $3.49 times that by 12, I mean that would come up with I don't think, would it come up? Okay, $41.88 a year, basically. Yeah, $41.88 a year is how much it would be. So either way, I'm still saving money on my Nintendo Switch Online membership every month. So because I'm getting it for less, and I also get more benefits with it as well. With the expansion pass, you get the Nintendo 64 games, you get the Sega Mega Drive games as well, and you also get the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe booster courses as well. The first wave of those booster courses arrived a couple of weeks ago on that game, so I'm going to download that over the next couple of days or so. And then yeah, we're going to be obviously getting 6 waves of courses, and of course each course will have 8 races on them. So all 6 waves of those, by the way, will be released by the end of 2023. So I'm assuming that for the rest of this year we'll get 2 more booster courses, and then after that in 2023 we'll get the final 3 booster courses for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So yeah, I think it's great. I think it's great value for money. I think getting the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack membership for a year definitely saves you some money for sure. So yeah, so I've got that. But yeah, like I say, you can listen to my weekly podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify Music. Just search for Steve's Weekly Podcast. The other thing that I need to do, actually, which I am considering doing, actually, is there's going to be maybe a 2 weekly vlogs, which I might do actually maybe next week and the week after, or I might start doing in a couple of weeks time. So there'll be 2 weekly vlogs where it will be nothing but me playing video games. I just feel like it'll be nice for me just to have a bit of a break doing weekly vlogging for a little bit and just focusing on other bits of content in terms of gaming. I'll still class them as weekly vlogs, but yeah, I think it'll be great for me to do something different for a change, and you know, obviously it won't be the same thing. So yeah, so there will be 2 weekly vlogs coming up. One will be dedicated to Xbox gaming, and the other one will be dedicated to me playing on my Nintendo Switch. I might just do like, I might play one game a day or something in that vlog, or something like that, and yeah, we'll do it that way. But yeah, so there we go. So that's what I've been up to so far. Sorry for not vlogging too much yesterday. I think I only vlogged the podcast bit and that was it. But it is Saturday morning now. Just woke up and I've just got dressed and I'm just about to open up my curtains. It's a very nice bright morning outside this morning. The sun is shining. Yeah, really nice out there, really nice weather, so hopefully it stays like that for the rest of the day. Anyway, just about to go and get my shoes on, and then I'm going to go to the shop because I need to get some more cereal because I ran out of cereal yesterday, and then I'm going to have some breakfast and then take Buddy for his walk. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the time being. If you guys want to know quickly what I got up to yesterday, didn't get up to much after recording the podcast, was just watching quite a lot of things on my iMac, things on Netflix and things on Disney Plus as well, and that was pretty much it really. That was my day yesterday. So I'm currently on the backfield at the moment, taking Buddy for his first walk of the day, and I am also absolutely loving the sunshine. It's really nice and sunny this morning. It is Saturday afternoon. My brother and my nephews have turned up and I've said hello to them, and obviously sat with my nephews and watched a bit of Paw Patrol on the TV in the living room and played some Nintendo Switch games with them as well, and just watched The Simpsons on my tablet. And I also rewatched the first episode of Moon Knight that got released this past week as well, because I loved the first episode and I just wanted to go back and re-watch it again because it was a really good episode. And I thought watching it the second time round, once again, was a really good episode. I did go shopping this morning, by the way, obviously to get my nephew's Easter eggs. We should be seeing them again just before Easter, or during the Easter period, so that's in a couple of weeks' time. But while I was out shopping at Castle Point, I did pick up some Nescafe double choc mochas as well. I do love mochas, and the thing is I picked up two because I think they were 2 for £3, and they didn't have the Asda value ones. I think they've stopped doing the Asda value ones, so I had to go for Nescafe instead. But 2 for £3 though, for what, basically 16 sachets, because you get 8 sachets in each. That's not a bad price, to be honest, for £3. So I do fancy a mocha. I have fancied a mocha since I went to the cafe in Tesco a few days ago, and I forgot to pick some up while I was shopping in Tesco the other day, so it was worth me picking that up. By the way, I have been doing some purchasing recently on Amazon Prime Video, and I thought maybe I should show you guys what I have purchased on Amazon Prime Video. These are digital copies of some movies that I have recently got. I just sat on my Nintendo Switch plug, so there we go. So yeah, so I'm just about to go on to Amazon Prime Video. I'll show you on my phone. So if I go into my stuff, go into my purchases, and then if I scroll down, we'll scroll to there we go. Right, okay, I'll show you guys what I have recently got from Amazon Prime. So as you can see, I got the Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3, I also got Scream 4. This is the most recent Scream movie as well. It's now available to buy on Amazon Prime Video, so I recently bought that. I also got Malignant, which came out last year, The Unholy, which came out last year as well, and that was actually the first movie that I saw post-pandemic in the cinema, and I really did enjoy it, so I'm going to give that another rewatch at some point. And finally, but not least, I also picked up Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, and Spider-Man No Way Home as well. So I really did enjoy watching No Way Home in the cinemas last year, so I thought I'd definitely give that another rewatch again. I don't know if I've actually shown you this or not, but I'll show you it now. I also recently did pick up Last Night in Soho and Halloween Kills. I picked those two movies up on Amazon Prime Video a few weeks ago. So there we go. So yeah, those are some movies that I'm probably going to get round to watching over the course of the next couple of weeks or so. There are some more movies that I do want to, however, get. So I could show you some of the movies that I do have lined up that I do want to get in the course of the next few weeks. So I want to get Willy's Wonderland, which is a hilarious movie that stars Nicolas Cage. It's so random, and it's very, very cheap on Amazon Prime Video to buy. I also want to get Black Friday as well, which I saw last year, and I thought that was a fantastic movie, and I definitely want to give that another rewatch. 8-Bit Christmas, I want to give another rewatch again, probably around about Christmas time, to be honest, as it is a Christmas movie, and it's for gamers. The movie is ideal for gamers. I'm also wanting to get the Final Destination franchise as well, all 5 of those. I want to get some Blumhouse movies like Fantasy Island, The Hunt, Freaky, Happy Death Day to You, Us, Ma. Those are some of the Blumhouse movies that I do want to get. I also want to get Greta, because I think that is a fantastic movie. That came out way back in 2019. Old is another movie that I want to get very soon. Again, loved seeing that in the cinemas last year. I also want to get the 2021 movie Candyman. And finally, I want to get the movie Nobody, Venom Let There Be Carnage, and Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. So, yeah, now Welcome to Raccoon City, the Resident Evil movie, I have never seen before, so it'd be really interesting to see how that movie plays out, to be honest. There is going to be more movies added to my Amazon Prime watch list, or buy list, should I say, to buy digitally. To keep, like movie-wise and stuff. So I will keep adding to it over the course of the next few weeks. So probably throughout this year and stuff, I will update you during the vlogs and stuff as to what digital copies of things that I have got from Amazon Prime Video. So there we go. By the way, I have been watching a few movies lately, so I'm gonna just talk about some of these movies that I have been watching lately before I do wrap things up here on the weekly vlog. So starting off with the fact that I have watched the movie Moonshot, which is going to be coming to Now TV and Sky Cinema, I believe, in the next few weeks. Moonshot is a fantastic movie. It tells the tale of these two people who first of all start off having a slight toxic friendship. It then turns into a friendship, and then it turns into some sort of romantic story. I loved it. I thought it was great. The movie is first of all set on Earth, and then it goes off into space, and obviously these two characters are trying to get to Mars to meet their respective partners. I thought the characters were really likeable in it as well. Yeah, I thought it was a fantastic movie. Really, really did enjoy that movie. And yeah, and hopefully you guys will check it out either on Now TV or on Sky Cinema when it comes out in a couple of weeks' time. But I thought the movie was fantastic. I also watched Better Nate Than Ever yesterday as well on Disney+. So Better Nate Than Ever was a fantastic musical. It is ideal for teenagers, but I do feel like it has got some slight adult humour in it, which, to be honest, quite surprised me, given the fact that this movie was a Disney Plus original. But either way, though, I still enjoyed it. Fantastic movie, fantastic casting in it, and some really great songs as well. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the soundtrack when that gets released and listening back to some of those songs. If they do release a soundtrack, or if the soundtrack is already out, then I will definitely be giving that a listen, because I thought there was a couple of good songs in that movie. And the final movie that I have watched is, what was the last one? The Bubble. Now, The Bubble has been getting some really bad reviews from critics. Now, I was going into this movie. It is available to watch on Netflix right now. It got released yesterday on Netflix. And I was going to go into this movie thinking, yeah, this movie is going to be really bad, but let me just see how bad this movie really is going to be. Turns out that, for me, for my viewing perspective, I actually really enjoyed it. And I don't really get why the movie has got such a low star rating. I know it's kind of a reminder of like the pandemic and stuff like that. And I don't know whether or not it is, we're in that sort of area where we don't know whether or not it's too soon to do movies based on a pandemic, or, you know, or we're in that safe zone where we can do movies that are based on the pandemic. It's kind of difficult to say. But what I can say is it's got a star-studded lineup. Pedro Pascal's in it. Maria Bakalova is in it as well. Karen Gillan is in it as well. It's got some really good star-studded lineup in it. It's about a 2-hour movie. It's about these actors that are making a really bad movie throughout the pandemic and stuff. Yeah, I thought it was funny. I did think it was funny throughout the movie. I thought the cast were likeable in it as well. The way how they play their respective character roles and stuff. I thought it was a really great movie. Yeah, I thought it was okay. I don't know why the movie is getting so much hate, but there we go. Anyway, apart from that though, that is everything I've got time for this week's weekly vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this super long feature-length weekly vlog that I've decided to do. My 2-week break is nearly up, so I've just got the rest of this evening to go, which for the rest of the evening, if you want to know what I'm up to, I'm just going to be having dinner. I've got pizza for dinner tonight, and then after that I'm going to be watching Saturday Night Takeaway. I'm going to watch 2 Arrowverse episodes, which I think is The Flash and Arrow, and I'm also going to watch 2 classic episodes of Doctor Who as well. Apart from that though, that's all I've got time for, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and feel free to subscribe to me if you're not yet subscribed to me, and I will be back with another weekly vlog. It'll be vlog 110, that's coming up for you next week here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. But until then, it's goodbye, thanks for watching, see you in the next YouTube video.